All right, what is going on, everyone? Crypto Mac here today, bringing you guys another crypto video. We're going to be discussing Casper, which I think I did a video on 2 days ago, and definitely did not plan on doing another video 2 days later. So there's like 3 videos in like a week on Casper, which was unexpected, but some stuff has happened. We've seen the breakout of the big triangle, and we've recently seen confirmation. So I thought I'd make a video and discuss how I think it's going to continue to go. Just want to say, not financial advice. Please do your own research. But yeah, let's get into it. So obviously, we've been discussing this big symmetrical triangle, which has been playing out since August. So this has been playing out since August. We've had a couple of weeks out on the upside. Just fake outs. Nothing has actually come from it. And then I think 2 days ago I think it was about just after the video I posted, coincidentally, we saw the breakout finally, and we went as high as 17 cents. So our price target was 19 and a half cents, basically. We went up to 17 cents. Casper had a really nice move. We look at the percentage move from about here. So it was about a 46% move, which is very nice. Up to that 17 cent range, nearly 18 cents. And then obviously with the whole market taking a bit of a drop, we saw Casper take a drop as well. And we can see we hit the support perfectly here, which is basically just confirm the breakout. So ideally what you get when a breakout is you break out, you come back down, you test the support. So this was previously resistance, and we've seen as resistance 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, probably 9 times. You can say 9 times we're breaking that resistance, and now it's become support, which is perfect. And so our price target then becomes this line up here, which is 19.5 cents. That's what we're now chasing down. And to see Casper performing at this level, whilst the market is pretty, not bearish, but down. The market is down, obviously. Most coins are down 10, 15%. To see Casper holding this level is really, really good, because we could have easily seen Casper just come back into the symmetrical triangle and then just like wiggle out and nothing comes from it. But to see Casper hold the support, it does provide some strength there. It was just a bit unlucky with the timing that Casper had the breakout when the market decided to have a bit of a dump, but to see it hold the support is really good. So if we look at the market as a whole, which is going to be important going forward, obviously, how Bitcoin performs, we look at Bitcoin on the RSI. This is what I discussed in my previous video, but I'll explain it again. So Bitcoin just dropped below 30 on the relative strength index. And if you look at the last time this happened, I'm on the 4 hourly, by the way, we see the last time this happened was down here at this level here. We went as low as 18, and here we went as low as about 23. So pretty close. And if you see the level, it was right at this bottom here, which just after this, we saw a 68% move from Bitcoin within a month. Within a month that happened. And so this might indicate that we could see something similar happen. Now, I can't say that's definitely going to happen. I can't say we haven't bottomed. We may have, we may not have. I'm not 100% sure, but the fact that we're moving sideways is a pretty good sign. That tends to happen. After a drop, we move sideways, consolidate, and then maybe start a gradual move up. The other thing I was looking at is just this little trend that we've seen. So it's kind of like S shape, if you will. We saw an S shape, and then you kind of like connect these lines here. Like that. And so it's a bit confusing with all these lines, actually. Let me just give that. So you can see we're kind of now in this like sideways moving channel, which is connected by these 2 patterns. But basically coming off the first S we saw was a slow move sideways and then moved up. And so that might be what we see here. And so we slowly move sideways, come back up a little bit, and then start to move up again, and then chase down like this line here, for instance, which these levels are like, if it's here, we're looking at 70K. If we're chasing down levels there for, if Bitcoin was to do something like that, that could be what we see Bitcoin do going forward. Because as I said, we can see the strength index is there. It's low, Bitcoin's low, so we might start that move up. We haven't seen this happen for 2 months to Bitcoin to be at this low level. But like in a bull market, corrections, they're natural. They're very natural and they're very healthy. They're fine. Like we've seen corrections. This one here, 14%. This one, 14% as well, pretty similar size. And but we hadn't seen one really. If you look at this move here, we hadn't really seen a big correction. There's these mini ones, 5%. Like that's nothing. 5% correction, another 5% correction. These corrections aren't enough. They just make Bitcoin overpriced effectively because Bitcoin moves up too quick. And so you need these big corrections to just relax a bit and slow down so that we can start another move up. That's what it's all about basically. Is you have a move up, consolidate, have a correction, consolidate, and then you move up a little bit more. That's the idea. If you look at, I was looking at FET earlier. FET has the same case, just dropped below 30 in the RSI. Last time this happened, FET had a 51% move up here within 4 days. Very nice. So it could be what we see here, just to show like some bullishness is amongst the market. Even in this time, we take Ethereum, same situation. Last time it dropped below 30 in the RSI, which this one went to about 21, 22. Last time this happened was down here at this bottom, and came from this was an 81% move. So historically, going below this line has been very good for the market. It's a time when a lot of fear, but be greedy when others are fearful, as I say. And coming off this low RSI has been good moves. So that might be what we see here. Looking at this, I think we could drop a little bit lower to this $4,000 line, get support of the cup and handle, a bit of confluence here with the $4,000 and this cup and handle line, and then start another move forward. So we could see a little bit more of a dip down to here, which I think for Ethereum to drop 170, Bitcoin's probably going to have to go down to like 57K. And then we could see Ethereum get some support and then start another move up. And as we can see from this like ascending channel, which is going on, we eventually had to break it to the downside because it's too good to be true. We're just moving too quick. These corrections aren't enough. You look at these corrections, 6%. If you look at this one, 10%. That's probably our biggest one we saw. 7%. We didn't get any like massive corrections which we needed. This one's 16%, which is pretty good. It's pretty good. If we take it, if we're to go all the way down here, we're looking at nearly 20% correction. And that's like enough to say, okay, well, we've had a big correction. We'll get some support and start to move back up and rally back up. So yeah, as for Casper, like I think this coin is one of the few that's held up pretty well. And from the charts, we can see it's actually doing pretty solid. Like I've already spoken about it so much. We've seen the breakout and we've seen confirmation. It's just as long as we hold this and continue moving up, we'll be happy. Like this is what we wanted, was the breakout and then confirm the breakout, not to just jump straight back in, because then it just would have been similar to all these wicks, which we've seen, which have been irrelevant, right? So we've seen the confirmation, and so we'll continue to watch Casper. Hopefully it has a move up. I'd like to see that. If Bitcoin starts to rally and starts to come back up, then I think Casper will have a slow move up as well. Something like this, move back up, and here a target of 19 cents. That'd be really good. If Bitcoin does decide to go lower, then we could see Casper have a dip. Maybe test a line of support again. If we can get a second line of support, that'd be good. But if Bitcoin goes like too low, down to, I don't know, it could go as low as 50K, 55K, then Casper may just come back in to this triangle, and that wouldn't really be ideal. Because I think at that point we could just wiggle out and this triangle won't really mean much. So I'll keep you updated. Let me know what you think of Casper. Let me know what you think of the whole market in general at the moment. I know there's a lot of fear going around, especially looking on Twitter. And yeah, please like the video, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next video. See you guys.